coming off a season in which he had 35 home runs for the Brew Crew. Joining me now live from Maryville, Arizona with the spring training facility of the Brewers. Rowdy, thanks for taking the time to be with us. A lot of us already know why you are called Rowdy, but that is not your given first name. For those viewers that are kind of wondering where you got the nickname, why don't you give us a heads up?
I got it before I was born. Parents didn't want to know if I was a boy or a girl. Kind of was just a little rowdy child in my mom's stomach, and my grandma called me Baby Rowdy, and it stuck my whole life. That's the only thing I go by, so it is odd when somebody has to call me my real name, or if I have to write my real name on something.
No, it's great. It's a very fitting nickname for you. When I asked those closest to you how to describe Rowdy Tellez, they said funny and salty. Is that an accurate description?
Yeah, like somebody called me, what are those little, like, Sour Patch Kid, like first I'm salty, then I'm sweet, or sour, then sweet, or whatever. But like, yeah, I kind of like to talk a lot, like to mess around. Always got something to say, so I keep it light in there. I like to pick on Yelich the most, just because, you know, he's a really good player, so I just have to, like, calm him down, make sure he just relaxes.
How much fun do you think, or what I should say is, how much do you think having fun has served you in this game, Rowdy, that is so difficult to play? It's a lot harder than people think it is, but sometimes you just have to provide that levity to get through a day. How do you think it served you?
It's been huge, you know, just like you said, we play a really tough game. We play a lot of games in a long, long season, a lot of traveling away from our family, away from our friends. So as much time as you can have having fun and just being relaxed, I think is huge. You know, this team does a great job of it. I think a lot of people don't talk about how much we do have fun, how much of a family we are when we're together. So I think it's always good to just keep it light in there.
All right, I know that you say you have to mess with Christian Yelich to keep it light, but Corbin Burns, do you guys have some sort of problem? He's always kind of dropping the ball in front of you, not throwing it to you when he's supposed to be. You guys have a little bit of a fight going on?
Yeah, he's just mad because my hairstyle's better. He was really jealous when I had better hair, and so you know it's fun. I tell him because his pickoffs are really bad that he needs to do this stuff to me to make himself feel better, but. I mean, he's awesome. We go back and forth all the time, so it's not like he hurt my feelings.
You had said one time when you were mic'd up that your scouting report coming out of high school was great body, great hairline, and pretty eyes. You said only one of those things has changed. You want to tell us what it is? I'm assuming it's not your eyes.
No, great hairline. It's still the same. I actually had really good hair in high school, really like thick, flowy hair. Then I got into pro ball, and it's like downhill from there. So it got back quick.
Yeah, so I'm assuming the stress of being in pro ball, the hairline isn't quite the same. All right, I wanted to ask you this question because, you know, you have a proficiency on the base paths to steal bases. Of course, back in August, you stole one for the first time since 2019. Will the bigger bases help you, Rowdy?
Yeah, I think they will. I don't think I'm going to run as much, but I think they'll help me defensively. I don't know. There's the new pickoff rule kind of sounds like I could maybe snag a double base type of season, you know, get 2, 3, something in there. But no, our first base coach, Barry, wants me to run, and it's not in the tank. It's not part of it. It's not in the scouting report. It really isn't.
What do you think about the new rules, obviously, with the pitch timer, no more defensive shifts, and the bigger bases? What's been your thoughts so far in the couple of weeks of spring?
Definitely makes it quicker. It's a faster paced game. I don't really step out of the box very often, so but that doesn't really bother me. But you can definitely see there's going to be benefits to both sides, offense and defense, with the game, the speed of the game. So I think it'll be fun, really being able to speed the game up and kind of keep you on your toes and make you think a little bit more baseball mindset.
Yeah, I think it's great. It kind of gets rid of the dead time, doesn't get rid of the action. You have an opportunity, Rowdy, to play for Team Mexico in the World Baseball Classic upcoming here in less than a week, actually. But you could have played for 3 different teams. Team USA, you were born in Northern California. Team Israel, because of your mom. And also Team Mexico. Why did you choose Mexico?
USA doesn't want me, which I wouldn't want me either if we had Paul Goldschmidt. And Team Mexico reached out to me when I was younger to play, so I wanted to play for them. You know, it's kind of the culture I grew up in. Grew up with my dad's family, and you know, it's just be really fun to represent Mexico and my dad and be a part of that. You know, and then Israel would have been fun. I had committed to them years ago, Mexico, so it'll be good.
Yeah, Luis Arias, your teammate on that same Team Mexico team. I don't think it's because the U.S. didn't want you. I just don't think they had a place for you. Come on now. All right, you're coming off a season in which you had 35 home runs. You also had 89 RBI in 2022. How do you improve on that season if you can?
Just be more consistent. You know, sometimes got a little home run happy, trying to hit the ball at the ballpark every time. But, you know, I'd like to drive in more runs. I'd like to have a higher average. I'd like to be a little bit more, you know, do some more damage when runners are in scoring position. So, you know, I think those things, just being able to be a better guy when it comes to stepping into the box and being more productive. And I think that all starts with being consistent, not trying to do too much when I get in there. So I think just really calming down and trying to find the barrel more often is going to be what I need to do.
All right, we described you as funny and salty, but you're also known for your tremendous work ethic and the amount of time and effort you put into getting to know tidbits and skill sets of other players around the league. Where did that start, and why is that important to you?
I think it started with my dad, just watching baseball games. We grew up diehard Giants fans, you know, so we got to watch a lot of Giants games, got to play a lot of baseball growing up too, but I think really watching Giants games and getting out there and watching them in person, but watching them on TV. You know, we got to watch some of the best first basemen in the game when they came and played the Giants. JT Snow is obviously Gold Glove caliber first baseman. Watching all those guys play, I think really just taught me to want to be a baseball guy first. You know, I love all the old school stuff. I grew up with like a little Cooperstown book, memorizing stats of guys. And I think just for me, it was really wanting to be well-rounded as a player.
Drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays in 2013, really coming into your own, Rowdy, as the Milwaukee Brewers continue their great success with you there at first base. We appreciate your time. Thanks so much. Don't ever change.
Thank you for having me.